Welcome back to another unsolicited and uneducated football analysis by your friend David Valentin. This time to talk about the MLS Super Draft. For those that are not familiar, this, just like any other league in sport in the United States and Canada, there's a draft of rookies basically out of college soccer or football, and each team gets to pick in 3 rounds the players that they think are good enough for their team. Picking players out of this draft not automatically guarantees them a contract. Most of these players tend to, especially in the lower rounds, tend to be loaned out to the reserve team, or it's just not sign and they end up in USL Championship, USL League One, USL League Two, which are the lower divisions of American football. Some of them will even try their luck overseas. That's it. The order of picking is from first is the expansion team, if we happen to have one in that year. We've been having basically expansion teams every year. So this year, Charlotte FC got to pick first, followed by FC Cincinnati, which was the team that finished dead last in the table overall across the whole league. Orlando City had a top finish, so they get to pick 18th. And with their 18th pick on the first round, they picked Jack Lynn from the University of Notre Dame, a forward. I actually looked at his highlight reels, like all highlight reels. He looked very good. Likes to score. Very crafty player. With a second round pick, 18th, we picked Nathan Dos Santos out of the University, Marshall University, a defender. And with the third round, 18th pick, Nick Taylor out of here locally, University of Central Florida, a forward. Like I said, all the guys look very good. Who will end up in the squad is up to the players, up to what happens here on out. We did not keep any of our picks from last year. Some homegrowns were shown the door, which surprised me. But then again, Orlando City has high expectations and ambitions. And if the player does not fit the ideals or the vision that the club wants to have, then they're going to be shown the door. And, it's sad because some of the homegrowns that we let go were here, grown, born and raised in Orlando, and grew up Orlando City fans. So, imagine being picked by your childhood team just to be let go. That has to be devastating. But some already have found teams in the lower leagues, so we wish them the best. But that's it. As of right now, we are looking forward to the start of the preseason, which will be the 16th of this month of January. And, we are around the corner to the start of the MLS season, which will be February 26th, and Orlando City starting its season at home against Montreal on the 27th. So, not much to say about the draft, other than it's just a source of great talent. As we saw last 2 years ago, we picked Daryl Dike, a player that really helped us, a player that we sold for $9.5 million, a player that cost us nothing. So great business there, but those are rare. And also we picked very high in the draft. So with the success that we've had in the past years, obviously the order where we pick keeps getting lower and lower and lower, which is a good problem to have. So let's see what these guys have in preseason, and as the season progresses, I hope that we nail somebody that's going to be able to help us out. As of right now, Orlando City has signed, re-signed several players, has signed a kid out of Uruguay, and the Facundo Torres thing should be official this week. So with that said, super exciting because right now we still have some business to do. I expect Orlando City probably to close some deals before February 1st. And as of right now, also, it appears that the situation with Gaston Gonzalez out of Union in Argentina is done and over with. Club wants to start conversation in the $4 million range. In my opinion, players not worth that much. And we are not here to overpay for players. So, they can take that bone to another dog. Thank you very much for watching. Also, I want to tell all of you I started a new live show on YouTube with my friend Luis Pineda. It's called Loud and Proud Orlando. Loud and Proud Orlando can be found on Twitter, can be found on Facebook, and it can be found on YouTube. It's its own channel. Monday nights, 8:30 p.m. It's live. You can interact with us, ask us questions. High value production, video, statistics, graphics, the whole shebang. And if you miss it, that show is archived in the channel. You can watch it at your leisure later on. So we started Saturday. We did our first regular show last night, Monday. And from here on out, Mondays 8:30, Loud and Proud Orlando. I expect to see you there. If you know of anybody that speaks Spanish, Tiro de Esquina podcast. I will be there with my friend Kenneth Ortiz. We're going to be recording this Thursday. Obviously, talking about the signings, talking about the draft, and giving you guys the latest news. I will also, as of this recording, I'm going to be a guest of MLS Now podcast to talk about the Facundo Torres saga. So please follow me, and I will be seeing you guys soon. Oh, by the way, Florida_man76 on Twitter for you guys that want to follow me. Thank you very much, and vamos Orlando.